Good afternoon, students. Whether my voice is audible? Yes. Good afternoon, students. Today we are going to start with the other concept of biology, living world and biological classification. So even though the weightage of these two chapters are less, that is living world, the weightage will be of 3 marks, whereas the biological classification weightage will be of 2 marks. Even though it is the weightage is less and the questions will be very simple than compared to other chapters, we have to focus it because each marks count in CET, right? So let us begin with the concept of today, living world and biological classification. Let us brush up some concepts and then we will dive into the question and answer session of today. Okay, Kanchana Raj, you were absent for yesterday, right? So growth anta bandaga. 1 minute, I have certain doubt here. I want to ask regarding. Okay. Purvi Gowda, can you, whether your full name is Purvika, can you just message me your full name? So, because I have to tally with the attendance sheet, so I wanted to ask whether your full name is Purvika or only Purvi. Let me know through the message. Okay, let us proceed with the concepts of today. So, when I said today's concept is living world, so yaudo one thing na, how we will call it as a living organism? Definitely by growth. So here, what is growth? Increase in mass and number, cell division in the growth agatte, plant division occurs continuously. Animals only at certain stage plant cell division stop agatte, I mean growth will stop. Then after that unicellular we know, non-living cells or non-living things will also grow. Okay, Purvi, thank you. Okay, growth cannot be defining property. So adu ande alla living organism andre growth is not only the character, we have other characters too. Like the next one is reproduction. In the lower organism, you can see asexual reproduction. In the higher organism, you can see sexual reproduction. Next, when we come to the metabolism, what do you mean by metabolism? The sum total of chemical reaction which takes place in the living organism inside our body is called as metabolism. Yesterday, we learned in the biochemistry chapter, guys. So everything, the life, what we call the life, what we call the living organism, it is nothing but it is due to the chemistry or chemical reactions which are happening in the cell leads to the existence of the life. So that is why the chemical reactions in the living organism is termed as metabolism. Next, the first question of today. Let us proceed with the first question of today. The living organism can be unexceptionally distinguished from the non-living things on the basis of their ability for what? Option A, interaction with environment and progressive evolution. Option B, reproduction. Option C, growth and movement. Option D, responsiveness to touch. What is your answer, guys? Indirectly, they asked, what is the difference between living and non-living? Yes, Dhamini answered as option A. Dhamini, you were absent for few days. Sinchana, you were also not present for few days. So Dhamini and Sinchana voted for option A. Kanchana Raj, option A. Viresh Vidya. And then who else is going to answer regarding this? Be fast, guys. Yes, YouTube students. Monica, option A. Okay. Yarappa, full stop, full stop, full stop. What is your name? Okay, option A. Yeah. So let us check the answer. Great, option A, that is interaction with the environment and progressive evolution is a right answer, and it is the key difference between living beings and the non-living things. Next question goes like this, guys. Biology is concerned with what? DNA, biomass, living organism, life as recorded for fossils. Yes, biology. The wonderful subject is related to Sinchana, Kanchana Raj, Rakshita, and Monica, Viresh. Most of them voted for option C. Then Vidya, Dhamini voted for option C. Great. Yes, YouTube students, what about your answers? Yeah. Jyoti, Chaitra voted for option C. Yeah, I request, I request everyone to message me personally in the chat box. Chat box alli ನೀವು ಹೋದಾಗ message to ಅಂತ my name is here. I logged in with the Sankalp learning. So you can message me. Everyone ಅಂತ ಇರತ್ತೆ chat box ಅಲ್ಲಿ. So you can message Sankalp learning. Message to Sankalp learning ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿ. Can anyone please let me know your theory marks? We want to tally certain marks, and we want to put the expected marks for your CET. So it will be helpful if you tell us the correct marks of your theory marks. So you can message me personally through the Sankalp learning. ಅದು ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತು ಆಗಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತ. So most of you voted for option C, guys, that is living organism. Great, the very easy question and quick response. Option C is a right answer. Next, third question goes like this. Study of form and structure of organism. Form, ರಚನೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಆ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋ ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ ನ ರಚನೆ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋ ಸ್ಟಡಿಗೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ? ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಎಕಾಲಜಿ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಟೆಕ್ಸಾನಮಿ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಅನಾಟಮಿ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಮಾರ್ಫಾಲಜಿ. ಎಸ್, ಕ್ವಿಕ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಬೈ ಪ್ರೀತಿ, ವೀರೇಶ್, ದಮಿನಿ, ಸಿಂಚನಾ, ಪಾರ್ವತಿ, then Dyuti, Kanchana, Raj, Monica. So most of you voted for option D, Kumar. I'm waiting for your result, guys. Please message me personally so that you can tell us the total marks what you got in your theory papers. Okay, good. So most of you answered as option D, morphology anta heltidara. Definitely option D is the right answer. Next question. Before that, living world anta bandaga. So living organism are not at all the same. Consider I am also a living organism. An ant, a microorganism, everything is a living organism. We can find very diversity, varied kind of living organism. So that's why they gave, or there is a need of classification of the living organism. So adike need to standardize naming organism, identifying it, classifying it. It is called as nomenclature. Good. So yeah. So I got the thing. Just a minute. Okay, good. I got the messages. Okay. Okay. I want total marks, not only in bio, I want total mark, and I will be happy if I get to know bio also. Thank you for your responses, students. Okay, thank you. So next is, okay, let us proceed with the question. ICZ, an international code of zoological nomenclature which deals with the classifying, naming, and identifying the new animal or new species regarding the animals. When we come to the ICBN, International Code of Botanical Nomenclature. So these are very important abbreviations. Next, binomial nomenclature ge bandaga two names irtave. This is put forth by Carlos Linnaeus anta. Then each name two components irutte. We know that generic matte species name anta. Next, taxonomy anta bandaga, it is the process of classification based on the characteristic of living organism. Then taxonomic hierarchy anta heltivi 5 kingdom system anna ನಾವು ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಓದ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ, which was proposed by R.H. Whitaker. Next, fourth question of today goes like this: which of the following are characteristics of living things? They reproduce, they acquire energy, they respond to stimuli. Last option is all of the above. Okay, just a minute. Fine. So most of you answered as option D, Saroja, Kanchanara, Sinchana. Okay, Rakshita. Okay, fine. So most of you answered it correctly. All of the above, option D is the right answer. Yes, what about YouTube students? Parvati and Veeresh also voted for option D. Rakshita, I said, message me personally in the chat box regarding your theory marks. So it will be very easy for us to tally your CET marks. So it will be helpful for us. If you wish, you can message me personally your theory marks. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Dyuti, Kanchanaraj, and Preeti. Fifth question goes like this: plants differ from animals in having definite lifespan, localized growth, indefinite lifespan, localized growth, and indefinite lifespan. Question appears easy. Okay. CET exam depend agala, but we need it. Relate agata, I will tell you later once your CET result is announced. Mona option D, Sinchana option D, good. What about as a Dyuti option D? Okay. Fine. Damini option D. Great. So option D anta heltidira, localized growth and indefinite lifespan. It is option B, localized growth in that. We cannot predict indefinite lifespan. So option B is the right answer, guys. Sixth question. Energy is utilized by the cells for option A, reproduction, option B, growth, option C, biochemical activities, option D, all of these. Energy is utilized by cells for Kanchanaraj, Dyuti, Preeti, Mauna, and Kumar, S. Harshita. Almost all of you voted for option D, Anta, Parvati, Chaitra, Saroja, Veeresh, good, Monica. Fine. So almost all of you voted for option D. All of these, Anta, right? Option D is the right answer. Energy is utilized for reproduction, for growth, as well as biochemical activities by the cells. Next question. Before that, let us proceed with the genera. Genera anta andre enu? Aggregates of closely related species. Closely related species ge genera athwa genus anta heltivi. Group of related species with more characters in common. Common agi characters match ಆಗ್ತಿರ್ಬೇಕು. For example, lion anta bandaga Panthera leo. Leopard anta bandaga Panthera pardus. Tiger anta bandaga Panthera tigris. Even though the species are different, the genus is same because they have more closely related characters. Like ellavu carnivorous agide, right? So when you see the structure of the skin and almost similar. Four-legged animals, these are the mammals. So common characters anna bandaga, when they match, they come into same genera. Animals which comes under genus Panthera share several common features and differs from genus Felis. Potato matte brinjal. Potato matte brinjal. Even though, okay, Kumar. Potato matte brinjal, even though they are appear different, they are from same genus. Family, it has a group of related genera with less number of similar characteristics. Kadame aagta hogate similarity. Order anta bandaga, assembly of a family which exhibit few similar character. Families yavu same characters na exhibit ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, that is called as order. Next, class, all related orders. Phylum, all related classes. Then when we come to the kingdom, highest category of taxonomy. Highest category is kingdom. When we come to the taxonomical aids anta bandaga, what we use regarding in the taxonomy: herbarium, botanical garden, museum, zoological park. Herbarium anta bandaga, it is a storehouse, of collected plant specimens. Herbarium is related to plant specimens. Botanical garden, specialized garden having collection of living specimen. Museum anta bandaga collection of preserved plant as well as animal. Seventh question goes like this, guys. The first organisms to appear on earth were more like plants because plants are simpler, plants are more, plants do photosynthesis, none of the above. What is your answer like? So in ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ the first organisms ಯಾವುದು earth ಮೇಲೆ ಬಂತು, it was like a plant ಅಂತ. Why it should be like a plant? Very quick answers by everyone. So most of you voted for option C anta. Saroja, yes. Harshita, Rakshita, Kumar, Sinchana, okay. Darshu, okay. So Darshu, what is your full name? Can you please let me know your full name? Aishwarya Vidya, okay. Most of you voted for option C. Plants do photosynthesis anta. Let us check the answer. Option C, plants do photosynthesis. As they are autotrophic, they can utilize the sunlight and prepare their own food. The first organisms were like plants. So option C is the right answer, guys. Great going. Next question. The basic unit of classification is option A, genus, option B, species, option C, order, option D, all of these. Yes, what is your response, guys? Okay, Shashank. Lohit, option B. Rakshita, option B. Parvati, Vidya, Saroja, Mona, full stop ante. Chaitra, Kumar. Most of you voted for option B. So good, guys. As it is a easy concept, most of you are answering correct answers. Okay, Sinchana and Aishwarya Pagar marked as option B anta. Let us check the answer. Option B, species, is the right answer. Ninth question. Group of organisms that closely resemble each other and freely interbreed in nature. Closely resemble each other and they can interbreed in nature. Yaudu? Species, genus, family, taxon. Sinchana option, sorry, S. Harshita option D, Sinchana option B, Preeti, Dhamini, Lohit Kumar. I'm sorry. Dyuti, Vidya, Monica, sorry, Dyuti, Vidya, these all people voted for option A. Few of them voted for option B. Freely interbreed anta katidare means they can interbreed to produce the offspring anta. So let us check the answer. The right answer here is option A, species only. Interbreed anta bandaga, intercourse anta bandaga to produce the new offsprings. So option species will be a right answer, guys. Okay. 10th question. Plant nomenclature means. So plant nomenclature andre enu? To give names to plants without any rules. Nomenclature of plants under international rules. Nomenclature of plants in local language. Nomenclature of plants in English language. What will be your answer, guys? Rakshita, Sinchana, yes. Lohit, Kumar, yes. Harshita, Dhamini, Aishwarya, yes. YouTube students. Parvati, Mona, Saroja, Dyuti, Chaitra, most of them voted for option B, and YouTube students are also voting for option B. So option B, nomenclature of plants under international rules is a right answer. Great going. So 11th question, taxonomy refers to option A, plant classification, option B, plant nomenclature, option C, plant affinity, option D, all of these. What is your answer? Kumar and Rakshita, okay. Okay. So option C anta helidira. Sinchana, Monica, Dharmesh, Veeresh, option D and C. There is a confusion between option D and C. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜನ A ಅಂತ vote ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Few of them voted for option D. So what is the answer? So I got varied options as an answer. Let us check the answer, guys. The right answer is option D here. Right answer eno? Option D. Taxonomy, plant classification, plant nomenclature, plant affinity. ಮೂರನ್ನ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. Okay, next question. Zoological park key. Okay. Key is another taxonomical aid used for identification of plants and animals based on similarities and dissimilarities. This you should remember. Next, taxonomic key. Dry skin, yes or no. Hege key andre example ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರು. hair, yes or no, opposable, bipedal. Like this we have to classify. Taxonomy ಈ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ classify ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Next, 12th question. Which of the following is a correct name? Solanum tuberosum, Solanum tuberosum, check the spellings. Solanum tuberosum Linn, T, all of the above. Mona, option C. Sorry, Lohit, Akash, Preeti, Dyuti, most of them voted for option C. Okay, great. Common sense use ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಾ? So ಇಲ್ಲಿ Solanum tuberosum Linn, Solanum tuberosum, Solanum tuberosum ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. No doubt all of them are a correct name. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು scientific ಆಗಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ರೂಲ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಯಾವ ನೇಮು ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ you can opt for option C. But as ಒಂದೊಂದ್ಸಲ ನಾವು ಬರೀಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ we will write like this. Solanum tuberosum, Solanum tuberosum ಅಂತ. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆ. ಒಂದು all of the above when they will give this option as A. Spelling ಇಲ್ಲಿ A ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ all of the above is the right answer. But ಇಲ್ಲಿ SOLE ಇದೆ, NUM ಇದೆ. So here option C, Solanum tuberosum Linn, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಗೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಇವೊಂದು ಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಡಿನೂ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಬಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಪೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ವಿ ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಟೆಲ್ ಡಿ ಇಸ್ 100% ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಈಸ್ systematics deals with. Already the answer is revealed. Systematics deals with classification, nomenclature, plant description, plant exploration. It is nothing but option A, classification. 14th question. In taxonomy, the first step is identification, nomenclature, classification, affinities. Yes, YouTube students. Vidya, Kumar, Aishwarya, yes, Harshita, Mona, Kanchana Raj, Dyuti, okay, most of them voted for option A, identification anta. Okay, option A is the right answer. 15th question. For higher plants, flowers are chiefly used on the basis of classification because these show a great variety in color. They can be preserved easily. Reproductive parts are more conservative than vegetative parts. None of these. What is your answer, guys? Yes, YouTube students. Yes, Sarshita, option C. Sinchana, option C. Lohit, Monica, Vidya voted for option C. Dyuti, option C. Kanchana Raj, Parvati, option C. So right option C, reproductive part are more conservative than vegetative part is the right answer, guys. Next question. Classification history anta bandaga. Lohit, can you read out the slide, please?
Linnaeus classified living world into two kingdoms, plant and animalia. This system was used till very recently. This system does not distinguish between eukaryotic and prokaryotic, unicellular and multicellular organisms, and photosynthetic green algae and non-photosynthetic fungi organisms.
Okay, thank you. So classification of history anta bandaga, first classification was done by Linnaeus. So ಅವರು ಏನು two kingdom system ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, that is plantae ಮತ್ತೆ animalia ಅಂತ. But this system does not distinguish between eukaryote ಮತ್ತೆ prokaryote ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಮಗೆ information ಕೊಡ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. Unicellular, multicellular, photosynthetic, non-photosynthetic ಇದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆನೂ ಕೂಡ ನಮಗೆ information ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೊಡ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. Next, 5 kingdom classification proposed by R.H. Whitaker anta. So Monera, Protista, fungi, plantae and animalia. So he classified the organisms into 5 kingdoms. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇನ್ ಕ್ರೈಟೇರಿಯಾ ಏನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, you should remember it. Cell structure na regard ಅಂದ್ರೆ he will take into the point cell structure, thallus organization anna, mode of nutrition, reproduction, phylogenetic relationship. So ಇವನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ characters na ಅವರು include ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು he classified 5 kingdom classification, guys. Yes, 16th question. What is true for cyanobacteria. What is true for cyanobacteria? Option A, oxygenic with nitrogenase. Option B, oxygenic without nitrogenase. Option C, non-oxygenic with nitrogen. Option D, non-oxygenic without nitrogenase. I'm sorry. Kumar, Sinchana, Kanchana Raj, Monica, Akash, Thamini, Parvati, Kyuki, most of them voted for option A, oxygenic with nitrogenase anta ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Let us check the answer. Option A is the right answer. Enzymes are absent in. Enzymes ಎದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ absent ಇರುತ್ತೆ? Cyanobacteria, viruses, algae and fungi. Yes. Kumar, option A. Yes. Monica, yes. Harshita, Kanchana Raj, Yuti. So most of them voted for option B, that is virus anta ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, right? Because cyanobacteria, algae ಮತ್ತೆ fungi anta bandaga, these are confirmly regarded as a living organism. Viruses anta bandaga, this is still under dilemma, confusion ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? So enzymes are absent in viruses. Option B is the right answer. Good. Next question. Virus envelope is known as option A, capsid. Option B, virion. Option C, nucleoprotein. Option D, core. Mona, option B. Lohit, option A. Monica, option B. Kanchana Raj, yes. Harshita, Dhamini, Dyuti, Vidya, option A. Darshu, option B. Sinchana, Preeti, option A. Parvati, option A. Veeresh, option A. Saroja, Kumar, Rakshita, option A. So most of them voted for option A, that is capsid anta. Let us check the answer. Option A is the right answer. Few of you voted for option B, virion. That is wrong. Virus envelope ಅಥವಾ virus layer membrane ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ core, sorry, capsid anta ಕರೀತಾರೆ. Envelope anta ಯಾಕಂತಾರೆ? Why it is not called as membrane? Membrane is the word which is used, which will be living. A layer ಏನಿರಬೇಕು, it should be having the living characteristic. It should function as a living component. Then only it is called as membrane. Envelope anta ಯಾಕಂತಾರೆ? It is just a layer. There it is not mentioned as living or non-living. Good. Next, let us proceed to the 19th question, guys. 5 kingdom classification idana na odidvi already. Okay. Regarding this, Chaitra, can you mute yourself and read the slide?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
All prokaryotic organisms were grouped together under kingdom Monera, and the unicellular eukaryotic organisms were placed in kingdom Protista. Kingdom Protista has brought together Chlamydomonas, Chlorella, earlier placed in algae within plants and both having cell walls, with Paramecium and Amoeba, which were earlier placed in the animal kingdom, which lack cell wall. It has put together organisms which in earlier classifications were placed in different kingdoms.
Okay, thank you. So what we have to concentrate is all prokaryotic organisms were grouped together kingdom Monera. So kingdom Monera dalli all prokaryotic organisms will be there. Unicellular eukaryotic organism anna they placed in Protista. Kingdom Protista has brought together Chlamydomonas, Chlorella, which are earlier placed in algae within the plants, both having the cell walls. So 5 kingdom ಹೇಗೆ help ಮಾಡ್ಕೊ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ this slide is representing. With Paramecia and Amoeba, which were earlier placed in animal kingdom, which lack cell wall. It has put together organisms which in earlier classification were placed in different kingdoms. Andre it gave you a clarity. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು mainly concentrate ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು kingdom Moneraದಲ್ಲಿ we will be having only prokaryotic organism. Yes, YouTube students. Living world, Monera, Protista, fungi, plantae and animalia. Kingdom Monera bandaga, as I said, all prokaryotic organisms iratte anta. So Kanchana Raj wants to read actually. Yes, Kanchana Raj, you can read out the slide, please.
Okay, ma'am. Bacteria mainly comprises of kingdom Monera. They are most abundant microorganism They live in extreme habitats such as hot spring, deserts, snow, and deep oceans. Many of them living in the organism as parasites. Bacteria are be grouped under 4 categories based on the shape. First one is spherical coccus, rod-shaped bacillus, comma-shaped vibrio, and spirula. Spirulum shape of the bacteria are autotrophic, like they synthesize their own food from some inorganic substances. They may be photosynthetic, autotrophic, or chemiosynthetic autotrophic. The vast majority of bacteria are autotrophic, like they do not synthesize their own food but depend on other organisms or on dead organic matter for food.
Thank you, Kanchana Raj. So this is kingdom Monera, guys. So usually bacteria, prokaryotic organisms will be there in the Monera. Most probably, few of them are autotrophic. Most of them are chemosynthetic autotrophic or heterotrophic in nature. Next, 19th question goes like this. There exists a close association between algae and the fungus within a lichen. The fungus provides, means what is the role of fungus, Anta? Provides protection, anchorage, and absorption for the algae, provides food for the algae, fixes atmospheric nitrogen for the algae, releases oxygen for the algae. What is your answer, guys? Darshu option A, Rakshita option A, Tyuti option A, Aishwarya option B, Chaitra option A, Sinchana, Lohit, S. Harshita, Monica. Most of them voted for option A, Dhamini, option A. Good. Yes, YouTube students, what is your answer? Veeresh and Kumar voted for option A, provides protection, anchorage, and absorption of algae. Anta. Let us check the answer, guys. Option A is the right answer because provides food for the algae. No, it is not possible because algae itself is a photosynthetic. Fixes atmospheric nitrogen for the algae. It will not do that also. Releases oxygen for the algae. No. So here the first one is it provides protection, it provides anchorage, means it can attach to the substratum, then absorption of the minerals of the algae. So here this is the answer, that is option A is the right answer. 20th question. Which bacteria is utilized in the gobar gas plant? Option A, methanogens. Option B, nitrifying bacteria. Option C, ammonifying bacteria. Option D, denitrifying bacteria. What is your answer, guys? Lohit, Rakshita, Vidya, Parvati, Preeti, yes, Harshita, Kumar, Mona, Monica, Jyoti, Chaitra. Most of them voted for option A, Dhamini, Aishwarya. And then who is going to answer this? Yes, YouTube students, be fast, guys. Yes, most of them voted for option A, and the methanogens and the healthy. They're a very easy question and very quick responses, right? Option A is the right answer. 21st question. Lichens indicate sulfur dioxide pollution because they show association between algae and fungi, grow faster than others, are sensitive to sulfur dioxide, flourish in sulfur dioxide rich environment. Rakshita, Lohit, Parvati, Monica, yes, Harshita, Kumar, Dhamini, Sinchana, Dyuti, Vidya, Darshu. Most of them voted for option C, are sensitive to sulfur dioxide. Great. Answer C, sensitive to sulfur dioxide is the right answer. Now let us take 2 minutes of break because I want to talk to you all. Yeah. Now, if you believe on yourself, okay, if you believe on your preparation, if you believe on your knowledge, if you're confident about yourself, please let me know, guys, how many hours you are putting for this CET or any other competitive exam. Iga 4 hours it is dedicated for Sankalp. I appreciate it. Great. So adana hege use ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅದು ನಿಮಗೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು. Whether you are copying and pasting the answers, whether you are simply messaging as the chat answer, whether you are simply watching it as a TV, it's up to you because there is no time to discuss all. Now just close your eyes for a minute and let me know how many hours or how much effort you are putting to crack CET. Sankalp bidi, college bidi, lectures bidi, nanna bidi, ellarnu bidi, parents anna bidi. ನೀನ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೀಯಾ, ನೀನ್ ಏನ್ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? Just let me know with 2 or 3 sentences. Because I can see interest ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ. ಮೆಸೇಜಸ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ, ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ, ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಮೊದಲು ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆದ್ರೂ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ರೆ. You used to watch the recorded videos. I have every data here beside me. I don't know what is the problem. Okay, ನೀವು ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ವಾ? Whether you are putting your own efforts over there? Yes, talk to me now. Message me. Are you guys really putting your efforts? ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ just we have a very few days left, guys. ಇನ್ನೂ ನೀವು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಹಾಕ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ you are only responsible for your result. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಏನೋ ಸೆನ್ಸಿಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿ ಏನೇನೋ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಲೈಫ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಾಳು ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಎಫರ್ಟ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕ ಮೇಲೆ ದೇವ್ರಿಗೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಎಫರ್ಟ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕ ಮೇಲೆ ದೇವರೇ ನೋಡ್ಕೋತಾನೇನೋ. he will not watch, he will tell you to work. Tell me how many hours you are putting into it other than 4 hours. I'm not asking only for biology. ಎಷ್ಟು ಅವರ್ಸ್ ಓದ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ನೀವು? in IPL ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ನೋಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ? Don't ask me the question here. ಬಯೋಗೆ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಓದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕಲ್ವಾ? ಏನು ಓದ್ಬೇಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ. I said you to only solve the PYQs. ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಯೋ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್, NCERT ಫಿಂಗರ್ ಟಿಪ್ಸ್, ಅದು ಇದು ಡೋಂಟ್ ರೆಫರ್ ದ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ. ಓನ್ಲಿ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ದ PYQs. Now let me know, guys. ನಾ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇಂದ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ PYQ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ. How many PYQs did you solve? I'm not asking only Lovit, I'm asking to everyone. ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ PYQs? Days are going. Yes, Harshita, 3 papers ante. Yes, how many hours you are putting into your efforts? Silent. ಆನ್ಸರು ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. ಈ ತರ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು ಸೈಲೆನ್ಸ್. ಏನಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೋಬೇಕು? ಸುಮಾರು 5 papers ಅಂತ. ಓಕೆ, ವಿಡಿಯೋಸ್ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ತೀಯಾ? ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಲೋಹಿತ್, ಗುಡ್. ಸಾಲ್ವಿಂಗ್ ಪೇಪರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಪೇಪರ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ನಾವು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಬೇರೆ ವಿಡಿಯೋಸ್ ನೀನ್ ನೋಡ್ತಿರ್ಬೋದು. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಸಾಲ್ವಿಂಗ್ ಬೈ ವಾಚಿಂಗ್ ದ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್, ದೆನ್ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಡೂ ಇಟ್. ರೆಫರ್ ಮಾಡು, ಬಟ್ ಸಿಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್. ಬರೀರಿ. ಟೇಕ್ ದ ಬುಕ್ಸ್, ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್. ಟೇಕ್ ದ PDFs, ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್. Okay, Dyuti, good. She solved last 4 years paper she solved ante. Okay, good. Countable days ide. Okay. Ishtu countable days ki 24 hours ನೀವು work ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕಡಿಮೆನೆ. If you have that guts, if you have that vision to become a doctor, to become an engineer, ಸುಮ್ನೆ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಆಗಿ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಏನು ಆದ್ರೂ you should be remembered for. APJ Abdul Kalam says what he says. ಏನು ಆಗಿ ಇದೇ ಆಗಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. You should remember, like ಯಾರೋ ಇದ್ರಪ್ಪ ಅಂತ. ಈ ನೇಮ್ ಇರೋ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಯಾರೋ ಇದ್ರು. should be remembered for example, Abdul Kalam na ಯಾಕೆ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತೀವಿ? Even though he was a president, he was a very role model to every student. ಯಾಕೆ? he was a very best teacher ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಆ ರೀತಿ ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಂಗ ಏನೂ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. ರಿಸರ್ಚರ್ ಆಗಿ, become a teacher, become a lecturer, ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಆಗಿ, ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್. ಬಟ್ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ? So many hours we are spending now, not only Sankalp, college, parents, right? ಇಷ್ಟು ದಿನ ಸಾಕು ನೀವು ಟೈಮ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು. ಓನ್ಲಿ ಫ್ಯೂ ಡೇಸ್ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್, ಫ್ಯೂ ಡೇಸ್. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಈ ತರ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡು, why I am saying is because I am one of the, what you can say, ನಸೀಬ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗ್, ಹಣೆ ಬರ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ. because I am very happy now, because of my position, because of my career and all. But my dream was to become a doctor. ಹಾಗೆ ಉಳಿತದು. ಇನ್ನು ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್, ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಲೈಕ್ ನಾನು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ಬೋದಾಗಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ ಪಿಂಚಸ್ ಮೀ. ಸೊ ಆ ಪಿಂಚ್ ಆಗತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ತುಂಬಾ ನೋವಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅದ್ ನಿಮಗ್ ಆಗೋದ್ ಬೇಡ. ಏನು ಎರಡು ಸಿಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಹೋದೆ ಏನು ಆದೆ. No, I am happy, I am earning good. Yeah, it's good. ಬಟ್ ಆ ಪಿಂಚ್ ಏನಾಗತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ನಾನ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಬೇಡ. ನನಗೆ ನೀಟ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು. ಐ ಗಾಟ್ ಸೀಟ್ ಇನ್ ಗೋವಾ ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಗೋವಾ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ, ಗೋವಾ ಗುಜರಾತ್, ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿತ್ತು. ಬಟ್ ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು ಸರ್ಟನ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಐ ಕುಡಂಟ್ ಗೋ, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ಅದಾಗೋದು ಬೇಡ. ತುಂಬಾ ಕೆಲವೇ ದಿನ ಇದೆ. ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ 24 hours in your hand. You want to achieve something, want to show what you are to the world. It's your time, guys. Okay, let us proceed with the next question. ತುಂಬಾ ಬೋರ್ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಬೋರ್ ಹೊಡಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ಮೇಡಮ್. ಆರ್ಕೆ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ವೆರಿ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲೈಸ್ಡ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾ ಇದು. These bacteria live in the most harsh habitats, extreme salty areas ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಆರ್ಕೆ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾ ತರ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋದ್ರು ನಾನು ಬದುಕು ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಅನ್ನೋ ತರ. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೈ ಐ ಲೈಕ್ ಇಟ್. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ಲಿ ಸಾಲ್ಟಿ ಏರಿಯಾಸ್ ದಲ್ಲಿ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ಆರ್ಕೆ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹ್ಯಾಲೋಫೈಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಹಾಟ್ ಸ್ಪ್ರಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ಆರ್ಕೆ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾ, ಥರ್ಮೋ ಅಸಿಡೋಫೈಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಮಾರ್ಷಿ ಏರಿಯಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಚ್ ಆರ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಮಿಥಾನೋಜನ್ಸ್. ಆರ್ಕೆ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾ ಡಿಫರ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಅದರ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾ ಇನ್ ವಾಟ್? Having a different cell wall structure. They have a cell wall structure. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆರ್ಕೆ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾ ಯಾಕೆ ಎಂತ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್, ಸೀರಿಯಸ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಅದು ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಅ ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್, ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಅ ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ ಸೆಲ್ ವಾಲ್ ಆರ್ ಅ ಪ್ರೊಟೆಕ್ಷನ್. ಹೌದಾ? ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಸೆಲ್ ವಾಲ್. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಮೇಕ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಟು ಫಿಟ್ ಇನ್ ಎನಿ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ ಸೆಲ್ ವಾಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಯುವರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸ್, ಯುವರ್ ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಯುವರ್ ಎಫರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸೆಲ್ ವಾಲ್, guys. Methanogens are present in the gut of ruminant animals like cows and buffaloes and are responsible for the production of methane from the dung of these animals. New bacteria anta bandaga, yes, it will be helpful if someone reads it. Kumar, can you read out the slide, please? Kumar, are you here? Okay. Ramesh Yam, can you read out the slide? Purvi Gowda, can you read out the slide? Yes, guys. Okay. Darshu, yes. That is Shashank ante avನ ಹೆಸರು. Can you read out the slide?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
There are thousands of different eubacteria or the true bacteria. They are characterized by the presence of rigid cell wall and if motile flagellum. Some of these organisms can fix atmospheric nitrogen in specialized cells called heterocysts. Example, nostoc and anabena. They play a great role in recycling nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, iron, and sulfur. Heterotrophic bacteria are the most abundant in nature. The majority are important decomposers. Many of them have significant impact on human affairs. They are helpful in making curd from milk, production of antibiotic, fixing nitrogen in legume roots, etc. Some are pathogens causing damage to human beings, crops, farm animals, and pets. Cholera, typhoid, tetanus, citrus, canker are well-known diseases caused by different bacteria. Bacteria growth mainly by fission, figure 2.3. Sometimes under unfavorable conditions, they produce spores. They also reproduce by a sort of sexual reproduction by adopting a primitive type of DNA transfer from one bacterium to the other.
Okay, thank you, Shashank. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿದ್ದು, some of the organism can fix atmospheric nitrogen with specialized cells called heterocysts. Heterocyst help in that they can fix the nitrogen. Example in ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, nostoc and anabena play a great role in recycling of nitrogen like nitrogen, phosphorus and sulfur. ಅದು ಮೇನ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್. ಐ ಮೀನ್ ಮೇನ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು. Kingdom Protista anta bandaga, all single-celled eukaryotes are placed under Kingdom Protista. So it forms a link with other kingdom like plants, animals as fungi. Being eukaryotic, the protestant cell body contains well-defined nucleus, other membrane-bound organelle. They reproduce asexually, sometimes sexually also. Next, 22nd question goes like this, guys. Absorptive heterotrophic nutrition is exhibited by option A, algae, option B, fungi, option C, bryophytes, option D, pteridophytes. What is your answer, guys? Rakshita, option B. Dhamini, option D. Yes, Harshita, option D. Darshu, option D. Viresh, option D. Lohit, option B. So the fight is between option B and option D. And the pteridophytes anta tumba jana heltidira. I don't know what is the pteridophytes andre. Yeah. In the plant kingdom, it is about before gymnosperms bartave adu hauda. So alli heterotrophic nutrition iralla. Pteridophytes are the kind of plants alva. So they are also involved in photosynthesis. So pteridophytes barala. Option D annodu wrong. The right answer is option B, fungi. They have the capacity, they are heterotrophic and they have the absorptive kind of nature. 23rd question. Name the organism which do not derive energy directly or indirectly from the sun. ಈ ಕೆಳಗಿನವುದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಆರ್ಗಾನಿಸಮ್ ಸನ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಅಥವಾ ಸೋಲಾರ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಅಥವಾ ಸನ್ ಇಂದ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಕೆಮೋಸಿಂಥೆಟಿಕ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಪ್ಯಾಥೋಜೆನಿಕ್, option C, symbiotic, option D, mold. Yes, what is your answer, guys? Dhamini, option A. The Shashank, option C. Lohit, option A. Yes, Harshita, option C. Kumar, Kanchana, Dyuti, Sinchana, Parvati, Vidya, Mona voted for option A. So most of you voted for option A, that is chemosynthetic bacteria. Let us check the answer. The right answer here is option A, chemosynthetic bacteria. Symbiotic bacteria baralla because here they are mutually benefited, symbiotic andre alva. So the one organism will be dependent on the sun. That is why symbiotic option C will not be the answer, guys. 24th question. In amoeba and paramecium, osmoregulation occurs through which part? Pseudopodia, nucleus, contractile vacuole, general surface. Mona, Viresh, Rakshita, option C. Mona and Viresh voted for option A. Dhamini, option C. Monica, option A. Parvati, Saroja, Sinchana, Lohit, Darshu, Vidya voted for option C. Contractile vacuole. Anta. Let us check the answer, guys. Option C, contractile vacuole is the right answer. Option A anta ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜನ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು pseudopodia anta. It is only used for the movement or a locomotion. Next question. Protozoans ಗೆ ಬಂದಾಗ all protozoans are heterotrophs and live as a predators or parasites. They are believed to be primitive relatives of animals. There are 4 major groups of protozoans. Protozoans alli 4 major groups bartave. Types of protozoans: amoeboid, flagellated, ciliated, sporozoans. So amoeboid example ant amoeba or amoeba. Flagellated anta bandaga trypanosome, flagellated trypanosome, which causes sleeping sickness, and it is a parasite. Flagellated. Can anyone tell me the other flagellated protozoan? Other flagellated protozoan. Trypanosome anta helde, which is a parasitic flagellated protozoan. Parasitic and it lives in the other organism and harms it. Sleeping sickness na disease na cause ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದಿದೆ which is a autotrophic flagellated protozoan. Can anyone tell me that, please? Paramecium. Whether flagella will be present in paramecium? Ciliated alli paramecium baratte. Sporozoans anta bandaga, this include diverse organisms that have an infectious spore-like stage in their life cycle. Sporozoans ge example plasmodium. Yes, Lohit, right answer. Euglena annodu flagellated protozoan. Next, which causes Plasmodium vivox causes malaria, and it is an which kind of protozoan? Very important, sporozoan ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. It is a sporozoan. Kingdom fungi anta bandaga unique kingdom which has a heterotrophic habitat, heterotrophic mode of nutrition. So here they absorb the organic matter from the dead substrate. Those that depend on living plants and animals are called as parasites. They can also live as a symbionts. Then reproduction in fungi takes place by vegetative propagation like fragmentation, fission, budding, etc. Next, asexual reproduction is by spores called conidia. Next, fungi alli division anta bandaga, it is divided into asco, phyco, basidio, duro. Asco, phyco, basidio, duro. ABDP or APBD. APBD. Howda? Next question. Phycomycetes ಹೇಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. 25th question. Answer is revealed. Bacteria lack alternation of generation because bacteriaದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು alternation of generation ನ ನೋಡಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆ? Neither syngamy nor reduction division. Distinct chromosomes are absent. No conjugation. No exchange of genetic material. What is your answer? Yes, YouTube students. Rakshita answered as option A. Lohit. Monica voted for option A. Yes, what about others? Be fast, guys. Aishwarya, option A. See, answer ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. That's why I'm asking ಎಷ್ಟು hours ನೀವು ಓದ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಂತ. Saroja, option A. So most of you voted for option A. That is option A is the right answer. If all ponds and puddles are destroyed, the organism likely to be destroyed is ponds ಮತ್ತೆ puddles ಎಲ್ಲವೂ destroyed ಆದ್ರೆ ಕೆಳಗಿನ ಯಾವ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಾಯ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? ಲೀಶ್ಮೆನಿಯಾ, ಟ್ರಿಪಾನೋಸೋಮಾ, ಆಸ್ಕರಿಸ್, ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಮೋಡಿಯಂ. Rakshita, option D. Dhamini, option D. Shashank, option B. Kanchanaraj, option B. S. Harshita, option C. Aishwarya, option B. Sinchana, option B. So most of you voted for option B. Lohit, option D. Let us check the answer, guys. The right answer is option D, plasmodium. Yake andre it reproduce in the ponds and the puddles. Sporozoan agide. It trypanosoma, leishmania, ascaris ivella reproduce agodu host organism. So option D is the right answer. Nitrogen fixer soil organism belong to. Nitrogen fixer soil organism yavudakke relate agide? Option A, mosses. Option B, bacteria. Option C, green algae. Option D, soil fungi. Lohit, option B anta. Yes, Harshita, option D. Dhamini, option B. Aishwarya, option B. Mona, option D. Monica, option D. Rakshita, option B. Saroja, Kinchana, option D. Okay. So let us check the answer. The fight is between option B and option D. I'm sorry. So the right answer is here option B, bacteria, nitrosomonas, nitrobacter, ivella bacteria in ಮಾಡ್ತವೆ. These helps in nitrogen fixation in the soil. Next question. Which of the following organism possesses characteristic of both plant and animal? ಯಾವ organism ಅಲ್ಲಿ you can see the character of both plant and animal? Bacteria, euglena, mycoplasm, paramecium. Very easy question. I expect quick response. Yes, YouTube students, what is your answer? Lohit, option B. Kanchanaraj, Monica. Vidya, Kumar, option B. So most of you voting for option B anta. Okay, so option B, that is euglena, is the right answer, guys. Okay, because it has a character of autotrophic too, like a plants. It will locomote like the animals. Kingdom Plantae, regarding this we know gymnosperm, angiosperm, pteridophytes, bryophytes, algae. These all will come under Kingdom Plantae. Kingdom Animalia, chordata ಮತ್ತೆ invertebrata ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. Next virus, virions, virus and virioids ಅಂತ ಬಂದಾಗ in 5 kingdom classification of Whittaker, there is no mention of some cellular organism like virioids. Virus andre non-cellular organism which will be active in the host cell. And the name virus that means venom or poisonous fluid was given by Pasteur D.J. Ivanovsky. Viruses also contain genetic material. No virus contain both RNA and DNA. Virus is a nucleoprotein. Remember, it is a nucleoprotein. It causes diseases like mumps, smallpox, herpes, and influenza. In plants, the symptoms, in plants also it causes the diseases. Viroids anta bandaga, discovered by Diner. Okay, it is discovered by Diner, a new infectious agent, which is smaller than the viruses. It caused potato spindle tuber disease. And it is found to be a free RNA. It lacked a protein code. Next, 29th question. The function of contractile vacuole in protozoa is. What is the function of contractile vacuole? Very easy question. Chaitra, Dhamini, Preeti, Monica, contractile vacuole ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Parvati option C. Chaitra option A. Food vacuole ಕೆಲಸ food digestion ಆಗಿದೆ. Contractile vacuole ಕೆಲಸ osmoregulation. So the right answer is option C, osmoregulation. 30th question. Excretion in amoeba occurs through lobopodia, uroid portion, plasma membrane, and contractile vacuole. Sinchana, Aishwarya, Rakshita, option D. Okay. So the right answer here is plasma membrane through enagate excretion agate. Option C is the right answer. So this is about the questions on living world as well as biological classification, guys. I hope you enjoyed the session. If you have any doubt, do ask me. And as I said, time is limited. So if you believe that you did not put your efforts, so you have few days left, you can put your efforts and crack your exam and achieve your goals. Yes. Any doubt, guys? Any doubt? Yeah. So I just guided you because I don't want you to lose confidence on regarding my talks. 5-star bio is not ready today, Lohit. I will take it tomorrow. So yeah. So take it as positive, and the limited days are there. Few days are left. Prepare well. Solve PYQs. Don't sit on any content or guide and read the content. Solve PYQs, previous year question paper. Yes, guys, I believe you all. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Any doubts? Any doubts? Okay, then Igloo reply madala. Okay. Let us wind up the session here. Have a nice day.